What is Ken doing? I came down to the workshop to do a quick little update video on the law enforcement community build, and found that somebody has tried to jump ahead in line here. It's my son's little balsa wood wind-up glider that I think my daughter stepped on and broke the tail wing. So I guess I'll have to take a second to fix that for him. But anyway, I just wanted to show kind of what's going on here. I haven't gotten a whole lot of progress done, and that is mostly because life has just been happening. I'm in the middle of doing a room addition for a client about a half hour away, and so that's adding a little over an hour of drive time every day to the job, and you know, that and rain delays and building inspector delays and that kind of stuff has just been stretching that project out, and of course that translates into less time to do other things that I want to. So anyway, I am doing the 69 Chevy Nova COPO for my build, and so far on the body I have managed to do not a whole lot here. I have started to scribe in the doors, and there's still more stuff that needs to be done to them. They don't look real great yet, but I have moved the B pillars up, and I have bondoed over the original door handles, and I'm in the process of moving those as well. And and here's the other side of that. So the body will be ready to go here soon, and then we'll do paint on that. So that's that, and then I'm working on the interior panels as well. I have just basically what I'm doing on those is I'm going to make them just smooth in the back, because a lot of cop cars really don't even have door panels. They take door panels off and just put a piece of sheet metal back there just to smooth everything out. There's obviously no door handles on the inside or window cranks or anything. So I'll do that, and then I'll rescribe the appropriate spot on the front door panels, and blend all that into the way it's supposed to. So that's the first one. And what I've done here is, this is the other side, and I've had this this Tester's contour putty for a million years, and it works pretty decent, but it dries really fast. It's not the easiest thing in the world to work with, and so that's what I did on the first coat. It works okay. It sands pretty easy, but it shrinks a lot when it goes through. So if you look really closely at that, you can see, even though I completely covered it, and I haven't done any sanding at all, you can still see the lines on it. So I decided to go back over that with the Bondo spot glazing putty, which is this stuff right here. And I've had that forever also, and I've only used, gosh, I bet you I haven't even used 20% of what's in there. I've had it for 10 or 12 years. So anyway, that's what I'm using for that. I have done some stuff. I've started with the interior, and it's actually really dusty from painting something else, but got the interior moving on it, and here is the chassis, and kind of got to get some dull coat on that in the video it looks really shiny, but it's got a little bit of a sheen to it. So I'm going more for a dirty, rusty look on the underside, and I'm not done with it. I have to do my pastels and that kind of stuff, but of course you always have to have your bright yellow shocks, because I don't know, it's just what I always do. But I did pick out the brake and fuel lines, and some of the bolts and stuff, and I've got some other little details still to pick out on that. But you know, I wanted to make it look a little bit more authentic, and I don't know if the video is really showing it too well or not, but basically what I did was I shot the whole undercoat the whole undercarriage in primer, and then just kept adding other colors, starting with overspray, some black overspray and stuff like that. You know, I painted the frames in black, and then went over it with other colors from there and that kind of stuff. So you know, I'm always trying different stuff as far as weathering goes. Dr. Cranky has some really neat tips, but there's tons of other guys out there that do theirs differently, and so I like to try their ways and then try my ways and kind of see what works best for each individual application. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at with this one. Unfortunately, I haven't had a whole lot of time to work on it, but the holidays are very quickly approaching, so I got to step up the action here. Somewhere in this big mess of a workbench, I've got the engine going also. There's the radiator and fan shroud and stuff, and well, that's pretty embarrassing. I don't even know where the engine is for it. But anyway, I do have the engine going. I've got that all put together, and I've got it painted. It's ready to start with some detail work, you know, with the wiring and the plumbing and all that kind of stuff. So I'll get rolling on that. But I'm starting to spend a little bit more time on the body, just because I think that's going to be the most work. So there's the interior pan, and I've got the fender's gloss. I did the floor mat in kind of a semi-gloss, I guess, almost. It's got just a little bit of a sheen. Obviously, police car wouldn't have had carpet. It would have had rubber mat for the floor, so that's kind of where I'm going with that one. And then a matte gloss-ish color, black on the package tray as well. So, oh, here's my engine. So I've got the engine is started. I de-chromed the valve covers. I don't think that the police departments would have paid the money for the chrome. De-chromed the fuel pump. That was chrome. There's some weird stuff that was chrome in this kit. Valve covers were, which is normal, I know. The carburetor was chrome. The fuel pump was chromed, and then here's a couple other the alternator, which I know they do that a lot. But even the fan clutch was chrome. So obviously I de-chromed all that stuff, just soaked it in bleach. And actually, you know, when I de-chrome stuff on other kits, sometimes it takes a day for it to soak off. This chrome, and this is just regular Clorox bleach, this chrome was off of the parts in like 10 minutes, maybe less. So I don't know if it just had stronger bleach or this is crappy chrome, I don't know. But didn't matter to me. So anyway, AC Delco oil filter, and got the starter painted with the black and the silver like it normally would be. And been working on different color combinations, mixing the paints and stuff to come up with the transmission color, because you know, bright silver doesn't match. I mean, even out of the factory, they're, you know, right out of the mold, they're not bright silver. So I've been trying to come up with that. I'd be interested to know what you guys do with the different paints. What do you guys use to get your transmissions looking authentic? You know, what do you mix, or what do you buy and use? I'd be interested to know that. So leave your comments in the comment section here, and let us hear what you have to say on that one. So that's that. And then here's the exhaust manifolds. I've got them right now. That's just ruddy brown primer, and I'll probably work on those a little bit more and get them a little bit more rust looking rather than more just like primered looking. So that's where we're at with the Nova. I actually did take a break from this one, and I worked on the Stonewoods and Cook Willys gasser. That was a fun little snap together kit that I spent probably far more time on than I should have. Actually, I've got like 4 videos of raw footage that I have to edit, and I might work on that tonight and get some of that up. And I actually did do a video on that, and I did a video on, let's see, what else have I done videos on? I know I did a video on all of those NASCAR kits that all are for sale, and they're all brand new, factory sealed, never been opened. They're all from the 80s and 90s, and so be watching for that one, because I'd love to move some of these kits. I'm tired of looking at them, and while I would love to be able to keep every single kit that I have, that's like, there's probably like 25 or 30 kits in that stack. And then over here is oh, I don't know, another 60 or 70 kits on the wall. And then down here under the bench is another 15 or 20 kits. Some of them are stacked too deep. And downtown I've got 70 kits for sale. So obviously I've got plenty of kits. So anyway, let me know what's going on in your world. And if you haven't done an update video on your law enforcement community build that you're working on now, even if it's just a hey, here's the car, and I'm going to get to it soon. You know, just shoot us even a minute or two and let us know what you're doing with it. We're you know, looking forward to seeing everybody's. And I'm doing mine because I know that it's pretty bad when the person heading up the community build hasn't done an update, and there's 3 or 4 other guys that have already started putting multiple updates on. So anyway, here's mine, and that's what it is. So let us know what you think. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do so, and leave us a comment or two. Until next time, this is Ken with What Is Ken Doing. We'll talk to you later.